Up YouTube, this is your boy RJ Fierce. Welcome to my channel called The Reckless Foundation. Hello, hope everybody's having a great day. I know I am. So right now I'm about to do a reaction video by Chisel Adonis, and the name of the video is called Honeymoon with Another Man. The dark meat cuckling of Adam22 and Lena the Swirl. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy. Before we begin, make sure you like, share, and comment the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and let's begin. So
1
good.
week later.
Hey guys, guess who I'm shooting with today?
Oh!
It's finally happening.
What the heck?
What?
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Alright, so boom. Question for the audience. Would you allow your newlywed spouse of less than 90 days to engage in coital affairs, getting piped by a Mandingo warrior for the first time since the two of you have been in a relationship? Sounds like a crazy scenario, but it was the reality for the co-host of Plug Talk, the host of the No Jumper podcast, Mr. Adam22, because his new spouse, Lena the Plug, also known as Lena the Mom, took black dick.
After 7 years together, doing porn pretty much the whole time, but we've gotten more and more deeper into the conversation, or into the porn stuff, and after, you know, many hundreds and hundreds of threesomes and stuff,
Wow.
I decided, well, we decided, we've been having this conversation for like damn near a year.
Okay.
She shot her first ever scene with another man.
Oh, it's true.
Wow.
It's damn true.
Black cock. No, he has a big black cock.
She was telling me, like, listen, I'll not do it if you don't want me to do it. If it's gonna hurt you,
ask you that.
it's if it's gonna
That's the
bum you
realest
out,
shit ever.
then like if it's gonna really like make you sad and it's gonna hurt your feelings, then I won't do it. And I told her, like, just go do it. Just
Lena,
What?
what's that? It's just my coworker, babe.
I'm dead. Yeah. This is getting crazy.
the reality is that her career has been, you know, helped by me for sure, but also held back by me to a certain extent because of the fact that we would only shoot together.
Slipping underneath the labia minora, entering the labia majora, bypassing the hymen, invading the vaginal canal, greeting the hymen, saying hello to the
Greeting the
Grafenberg
hymen.
spot, entering and exiting and entering and exiting and entering and exiting, contacting the cervix, making it rain vaginal secretion on a night where it's headed to O-Town on the train to Orgasm City.
The reason why I didn't want her to do it was not because of my own personal jealousy or anything like that. It was really just the fact that I didn't want to be the guy who got roasted on the internet that week.
And yet,
Yeah.
here we are.
Here we are.
well.
Like.
How the turntables.
You know what's interesting about
Exactly.
this? One would assume, how long was it on her mind to want to sleep with other individuals? According to Adam, they had been talking about this for about a year just to
That's
see how it would
crazy.
affect the business, because evidently their clientele, their audience had been, I don't want to say demanding, but highly requesting for her to sleep with somebody outside of just him. So that makes sense.
Sounds like
Sometimes
the
I
man
wish
is
I could
me.
sleep with other men just because logistically for my schedule, it would be easier because
Damn.
Adam is a very busy person. And so
Tough
sometimes
times.
it's hard to call upon him to work with him, especially when I want to have like a threesome for my OnlyFans and I have to coordinate with one other person's schedule. So there's that component. And yeah, obviously I think it'd be fun and hot if we did stuff with other guys, but
That's a shame.
I like having
Yeah.
you as mine.
as only yours.
As only mine, yes.
I'm
afraid
I've got some bad news.
Yep, that's the bad
He
news.
was giving her the Wakandan strokes, the thunder strokes, the black lightning into her doggone posterior. And what's transpiring now? Because we recognize you guys are running a whole operation. So I'm pretty sure you got an
Yeah.
editing team that's working on the scene in anticipation of the entire project dropping. And guess what? You've got to hear the edits of your wife being deflowered every single hour of the night.
Yep.
You just so happen to be home, 4 a.m., you waking up in the morning, you wondering why. You looking at your wife sleeping so peacefully, but on her mind, in her dream, she's reminiscing of the thunderclaps coming from the Mandingo warrior.
Damn. Yeah, I can't.
That's your wife.
I got 3 rules. Don't kiss the motherfucker.
Period.
Don't let him nut on your face.
But what about protecting her Raycons?
And now a word from our sponsors.
The summer
this
is upon
guy.
us, and I better not catch you outside without your Raycons. Raycon is disrupting the electronics industry by making great sound for everyone. Their wireless earbuds start at half the price of other premium audio brands. Plus, Raycon earbuds give you 8 hours of playtime and 32 hours of battery life total, plus seamless Bluetooth pairing and a more compact design for a comfortable, noise-isolating fit. You already know people want to be seen this summer. Everybody's doing a fit check, but your fit's not complete if you ain't got Raycons in your ears.
I use
Facts.
my Raycons no matter where I'm going. Whether I'm sitting in the house listening to a podcast, I'm taking a phone call, I'm going on a run, a bike ride, I'm headed to the gym. Doesn't matter where I'm at. I'm making sure I got Raycons in my ears at all times.
And they use ear tap functions to toggle between 3 customizable sound profiles, noise isolation, and awareness mode. So even if you're on the go and you're listening to your favorite audio book, podcast, or music, you can always have an ear to your surroundings with their awareness mode. So do yourself a favor right now and click the link in my description and go to buyraycon.com/chiseled and get 15% off your very next Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/chiseled. 15% off your very next Raycon purchase. Let them know I sent you.
And now back to your regularly scheduled
Chisel.
program.
Have you ever been with a BBC before?
I have probably had sex with like 3 black guys, maybe.
Are you sure about that?
So I lied. So there's 4, and
Okay,
2
4.
of them were famous.
No, but
I hope you black men were paying attention. I hope
Facts.
you black men were paying attention.
Now, I'm not going to go into detail about body language or whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, with the adult films, there is an element of acting that exists in that career path. However, I'd be remiss if I did not mention, look how she looking at this Mandingo warrior.
Finally gave me my wedding gift, and he's here right now.
Oh, nah. He said congratulations.
Congratulations!
You cannot convince me that she was not yearning for this day, an unyielding
the way that she
desire
was done,
to be with the meat that's attached to a Negro Mandingo warrior. I'm telling you right now, Shorty was taking this man's tattooed white meat and was not feeling it until she happened to see the superior schlong of the Wakandan warrior. Did this woman's vagina get more wet than the goddamn water temple?
Wet and wet. You're wet. Why are you so wet?
I didn't want to be the one that everybody was making videos about whatever. And I slowly started to feel like that's kind of a stupid reason for me to hold her back from doing something that would realistically be very, very good for her career, you know?
Now, granted, men and women are different, so of course there's gonna be double standards. However, me personally, I think it's foolish for you to willfully go out there and just believe that you could go sleep with all these other women, despite the fact that you happen to have your wife's consent. And then when the shoe is now on the other foot and she's interested in doing so, I think it'd be foolish to sit there and be like, well, that's where I draw the line. You can't do that, it hurts my feelings. So, aside from all of this, I can find a little sliver of respect, a little bit of honor in their decision to go ahead and go forth with this.
Of course,
because
as long as they agree,
as the song
they
would
both
say,
agree.
it's cool when you do it, it's a problem when I do it. Fuck 'em. So I can actually say there's a little bit of respect that I can have for them here. Because at the end of the day, it's not as if this was something that was done for pleasure. It was done for business. Allegedly.
Allegedly, that's ignorant.
This is just kind of like her doing what she can to make her OnlyFans go fucking crazy in the meantime, in the lead up to her basically exiting the game in a couple of years.
If I happen to be in this career field and I was thinking of an exit strategy, given that women do have that biological clock that exists over there, knowing that you're racking in all of this money from OnlyFans, because truly, the moment that you're in there, right? You can't just dip a toe into the adult industry and just assume as if it's not gonna follow you. If you're gonna do it, you might as well do it through and through, right?
Yeah.
So with that being the case, the two of them recognize the business structure. They recognize how the demand is here, and moreover, the fact that you have all of these individuals willing to shell out all this money just to watch his wife get pounded. Moreover, watch him pound other individuals. Why not capitalize on it? You already in there, might as well go 100%. And that they're thinking exit strategy for down the line. Truly, this is very good business. As nasty as it is, it's very good business.
Yeah.
I can respect the business acumen of Lena the Plug and Adam22. Do I still think it's disgusting? Without question.
Because the truth is that the guy that she shot with is somebody that I'm very cool with, that I spent time around. I trust him. When she went off to go do this shit, it didn't, I wasn't like hurting inside and just knowing that she was doing. No, I stay home. I'm not being the driver.
Funny enough, people on Twitter thought maybe this was just all a publicity stunt in order to generate more traction towards their OnlyFans accounts or their podcast or hell, even their social medias. One would say this is a hell of a publicity stunt, truly, because think about it. Everybody's been talking about it over the course of the past week. But Lena herself decided to take to Twitter and showcase, oh no, this real. It's really real.
Oh my God.
I apologize for that, but one way or another, this man, Adam22, is gonna have to live with the memory of seeing the actual footage of another man piping his wife after they got married. Because there seems to be a stigma of people always talking about body count and past partners and all this other stuff, which there is a bit of validity to the conversation. But when you talk about somebody getting pounded that happens to be your spouse after you already tied the knot, that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
Nasty bitch.
And again, I've said this throughout the years of me being on the internet. I couldn't care less about what it is that people do in their personal life. But when you post it on social media, when it then comes across my desk, and when the people ask for my opinion, then you're going to hear what it is that I have to say. But nevertheless, live and let live, I guess, right? But I'd love to ask you guys, if you were in his shoes, what would be your response?
I am having a very bad day. I am in no mood. Today is one of the worst days that I've had in a long time. I'm not in the mood to play with anybody.
Despite how nasty and curious this entire situation may be, I can find a little bit of honor and respect for the two of these individuals, despite their degeneracy and career path. How they're going about it, if you're gonna do it that way, I would believe this is the way to do it. Although the time frame of just now getting married, not even 30 days into being newlyweds, somebody else is sleeping with your spouse. I think that's crazy. But given this is their nature of work, I can't sit here and roast them for that.
What's up, story time? Yo, this one time I get this random message on Twitter. They're like, hey Jason, my wife's a big fan. She wants to shoot a movie with you. What are your movie filming rates? I'm like, yeah, just 4K. He's like, okay, it's fine, we'll give you 10. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go there and I shoot the film with the woman. I dropped some severe glizzy destruction on her. And the husband's recording this, right? I'm like, this is weird shit. Like,
what?
Some people, I never understood it, right? Nonetheless.
The husband recording this?
So she dropping the go 3,000 and she's saying, hey little man, you like that? He was like, yes, ma'am.
I want to have sex with your wife. And I'm not just talking any kind of sex with your wife. I want to have that kind of perverted sex.
It'd have been worse if they dropped the scene on Juneteenth. Dr. Umar would have been losing his mind.
You don't find that suspicious?
I have a dream that black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing.
You got a Dr. Umar coon check. I gotta check the coons.
Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Some of them going to sleep for good.
In your wife's pussy.
Now it's my turn. You told me it was my turn.
This is crazy. Full house. Happy wife, happy life.
Live, I guess, right? But I'd love to ask you guys, if you were in his shoes, what would be your response to this entire situation. Because it's one thing if she just went behind your back, filmed the scene, and then you happen to find out from the internet. It's another thing if you had the conversation, which Adam had alluded to, for a year plus, and then ultimately made the decision to say, hey, I'm going to give you the green light, and then you watch how the people react. I'm very curious how you guys would react in this particular scenario. Let it be known in the comment section what you feel on this particular situation. I look forward to reading the dialogue. You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Please! Please!
What are you waiting for? Oh my god.
I'm dead. Alright, let's go to review. Alright, so review time. So basically what happened is, I guess this guy named Adam22, he married a porn star. And I guess they're both in into the film industries, I guess so. Yeah, and then next thing you know, a few days later, she decided to do a movie scene with a black dude. And Adam was like, sure, why not? At first he thought like, I don't want to like stop her for doing something that she's passionate about. Otherwise I will get funny and I will be made fun of in the internet. But then I realized, I was like, you know what? Let her do it. I'm going to let her do it. And I was like, are you serious? All right. So me as a Christian man, of course, as a Christian man, I do believe that the marriage is sacred. I really do believe that. But if I was in his shoes, to be honest, if I was in his shoes and we're in the same, we talked about it, and if we both decided we agree to do this together, then yeah, that was my responsibility. As a man, as a leader of the household, all right? As the leader of the household, you're supposed to, what's it called? You're supposed to make decisions that benefit you and the family. If this guy made a decision that's gonna benefit him and the family, I can't blame him. I can't blame him and the woman. I respect that, they come together, as a team to do this together instead of, just hiding it behind the back, But in my shoes, I was just, to be honest, like, I wouldn't do it, to be honest. I wouldn't do it. I'd be like, hey, listen, you go ahead doing your thing, but I'm just leaving. I'm sorry. It's an ultimatum thing. I'm sorry. It's just that I don't believe in I don't do that. I really don't do that. But if we, like I said, it's just so weird. It's so complicated. And the way when that dude that was at the gym explained like how it went down, like the husband was shooting and he's watching his wife getting plowed by a black dude, and the girl was like, you like that little man? He got turned. I probably think he got turned on. He probably got turned on. But yeah, but as for me, oh man, I wouldn't be even in the situation. If I knew that, the girl that I did was a porn star, I would just leave. Man, because I'm not the type of person that's like do like swinger things, I'm very secret. That's just me. But I do respect that they come together as a unit to do this. Then it's not like a one-sided decision. It's just that they came together, they do this. Not only that, people are talking about them a week. They're getting more money now. And with the movie video that's coming out, they're going to make so much money on OnlyHands. They're going to make so much money, for real. So I think it worked out in their favor. Otherwise, me and Chisel won't be talking about this at all if it didn't work. But yeah, I think that's it for today. Just want to give a big shout out to Chisel Adonis. Make sure you subscribe to him. Also, thank you guys for taking the time to view my videos as well. Make sure you like, share, and comment the video. Don't forget to subscribe. We're on the way to 1,000 subscribers. And also, want me to recommend any videos at all, just hit me up on my IG and Twitter page or comment down below. Hope you guys have a great day and be well.